Hello everybody and welcome back to Antihero, and today, well, last time we did 3 whole maps, okay, and we have 8 more to do. So this one is corrupt clergy, so Lightfinger crosses paths with Matilda, or Mathilde. It'll tell you in the cutscene how to pronounce her name. The clergy gets involved, so we have to visit the Lord's house, pay respect to the clergy, no cutscene this time by the way, and befriend fellow supplicants. Let's try this on hard, shall we? So this one seems to be pretty much that you just can do the normal assassinations and things like that. So Mathilde is a unsatisfied heiress who plays at being a thief for thrills, avoids direct conflict, and has a small army of thugs that she uses to block opponents. So to combat that, I will probably just really build a totally mega strong gang to try and take out those as quickly as I can to get map mobility. There are 5 churches around the map. It is a blackmailer's dream. Watch out for Matilda's thugs. Shouldn't be too rough. So as usual, I think the first thing that I will do this time is to get an urchin into the trading house. So we will just buy cooking to start with. It just seems to work the best. Oh, sorry, I need to scout it first.
On my way. Ah, for me.
So we have scouted the salty navel.
I'm here. Right away.
I'll infiltrate it. And I will also, on this turn, get him an extra turn. Because we've got 2 lamps, I think I should be able to buy an extra turn. And then we can get scouts next time. So that'll just allow us to scout out the area a little bit and try and find things to kill. But there is really nothing to kill around here. So what I'd probably like to do is just start trying to get into these churches. So let's get that one up.
Got it.
Oh, I've got another lantern on that one as well, which is great. So that's it for my turn. And it's Matilda's turn again.
I am here.
I am here. Okay, so it's time to get going with this assassination then soon, I think. Right, so let's see if we can get... Oh, apparently we can get an assassin. Deal 6 damage to an enemy and leaves your service. Right, so let's get a gang going, shall we? That's all I'll be able to do this time. Right, so with my gang, I can do 1 point of damage to Friar Bazard. I can't do any damage with my scout yet, so with my Master Thief. So I would say that probably the best thing to do is to scout up here with Master Thief. See if I can get someone for the gang to kill and try and build up their damage a little bit. Perfect. So +1 to the damage. I'll also... I don't have much money, so if I could get some more, I could get an urchin into that church, which would be really good. Let me think. I don't have enough turns to fully scout that out. I will go for some money, I think. Oh, of course, lanterns. Can I burgle that one? Will that give me lanterns again? Or will it give me money? Gave me money. Great. Just enough to buy an urchin, which I can get into that church. Great. So that'll be a bit of extra money for me as well. Woot. Okay. I think that is everything I can do on this turn. This is good. I'm getting a lantern and a gold each turn now. Hellgate leveled up. Cool, you got a lot of money then. Right, so it is our turn again. And there's a couple of guys up here.
On it.
That I could use to level up my gang again. So we're going to get these guys really super strong. Oh, right, so he's blocked by that guy. What a nightmare. I probably want the dagger now. So I can do 3 points of damage this turn to him. There's one other guy over there. Well, that's annoying. But Matilda isn't around here, so I'm gonna take a stab at attacking this guy with my gang. And hopefully that'll be good. Right, so also what I want to do is try and scout out this church, because churches are the key to winning this thing, I think. I think that's all I can do. Can I? Oh yeah, I already did an upgrade. That's fine. Submit my turn. Okay, so I'm slowly getting more money, more lanterns. I need to remember to spend them though. So they've now infiltrated the church. I can get that back off them later though, if my gang is strong enough.
I am here.
Okay, so this is good because the friar has gone away. But what I can do is attack this guy that's blocking the path, which will give me some extra damage on my gang, which is always worthwhile. And a little bit of gold as well, which is cool. And I can scout this guy out. And I can attack him. 1 point for me! And some more gold as well. Gold is useful. Okay, what do I want to do with my last turn? Maybe get even more gold.
On my way. Ah.
So that's 6. I don't think that'll be enough for an extra urchin this time. For 2 extra urchins to fill this church up. But I'll get that next turn. So that'll be another point next turn. And I can also level something up. I think at the moment lamplighter would be a good one, because getting extra lamps per turn is going to help me get all the rest of this tech tree done. So I think that'd be really useful. At the moment I don't see the need for thugs quite yet. I probably will need them next turn, I would say. So now I get 2 lanterns a turn, which means I'll be able to really quickly pick up all these upgrades.
I am here.
Oh, Matilda managed to get blackmail. Darn it. So I do think I want my thugs now. I want reinforced steel as soon as I can too. I'm going to actually send him in to get the church there.
Is that all? Ah, for me.
Okay, got a couple of coins from it, but I didn't really want coins, I wanted lanterns.
On it.
Let's see if we can get a lantern out of this one.
Ah, got it.
Yes, nice. Because if I can get 3 lanterns next turn, then he can get a couple of damages. This guy's got 1 damage. Get him in the gang.
Okay.
This guy's got 3 damage, so we need 3 plus 2 to take out the scouting contract. Sorry, the assassination contract. And I can get 1 more. Oh, he's still got turn. But there's no one to kill. Well, that's a waste of a turn for him then. But yeah, let's get an urchin.
Hello.
Get him in the church. So we're still 1 point ahead.
Let's go.
And now I'll start spending my money on getting more lanterns. So I'll get a couple more urchins in here. And what I can then do with that is try and get the bribes. She's only got 3 at the moment. Yeah, that's what I think I'm going to try and go for. Okay, so I get 2 lanterns and 1 gold per turn. Getting an urchin into that church would actually be really good, because that would give me 2 golds a turn. You've got to balance everything. You've got to balance economy against everything else. But I think economy is really important. If you don't have a good economy, then you're always going to be on the back foot on this game. So, I think we need to scout. Right, okay, we need to buy reinforced steel, firstly. We need to go and scout round here so that we can find this guy. Got an attack of 2 there. Got an attack of 3 here. Ooh. Can you come and attack this guy, please?
Sure.
He's dead. That's point number 3. Perfect. So we'll still go with damage, and then we'll start going with gold per kill. I don't think eviction is useful at the moment. So we've got 5 gold. We can definitely get an urchin in the church.
What? Of course.
There he goes. And that is all my points used, but that was a good turn. So we are 1 point to 3 at the moment. Bit like the tennis. Oh, today is the day Doctor Who's being announced. After the men's tennis. So I'm like, I want to know who it's going to be. Oh, she got the bribe before me. Rats. She's used all of her lanterns to do it. I could get another church in another couple of turns if I do a bit of burglary. So why don't we kill this guy?
Sure.
We're still in the fog of war for the opponents at the moment as well, which is really good. I like it when they can't see where my gang is. Although sometimes you can guess. No, I was thinking burglary, wasn't I? Why don't we go burgle up here a bit?
Yes.
This looks like it's rich pickings.
On my way. Ah, for me. Is that all?
That's like 11 gold. I can get all sorts of stuff with that. Cool. Right, so I can definitely get
Let's go.
an urchin in there, and I can get one next turn. Or I can get one right now, but I could get one next turn too. Bribery would take 7 lanterns. I would get 2 next turn, so if I took the 2 lanterns, it would be 2 turns before I could get the bribery, so I'm not so sure on that one. But also I can try and assassinate if I get poison blade. Or even if I don't, actually. No, it's only 6. I've got 4 on the gang. Let's do this. Okay, so next turn, I'm going to go up here. And we're going to try and get to Friar Cheeryble. I'm going to try and kill him, okay? And if I can do that or get a bribe, whichever comes first. Do you know what? I am going to buy the urchin.
What? Right away.
I'm probably being impatient there, but oh well. A couple of... So we've got 1, 2... Oh, so the churches are all on the corners. So I've got the 2 on my side. Done. And there's the one in the middle, but that's very, very much being... Mind you, that one... Oh, that's taken by reds already. That one we don't know about. But there's a lot in the way of it. So I think doing something like an assassination would be the best thing. We'll see. We'll see. I'm going to take 2 lanterns anyway. Just because I can. And then we're going to let Matilda take a turn. Unless you can get 3 points in 1 turn, I think we pretty much got it. So I'm up to 6 lanterns now. Stolen a masterpiece. I could go and burgle until I get a lantern. And then I could win. We could try it that way. So that was gold.
Is that all?
Let's see what we get there. That was gold as well. No! No, I don't have enough points now. Okay, alright, we're gonna go and...
On it.
We're gonna go and scout up there.
Let's
I'm
go.
gonna take this guy out. Ugh, we have so much money, but we've got nowhere to put the urchins. In fact, I should have actually used that money to put the urchins into the trading centre. That was silly of me. But we'll win next turn anyway now, so no point. We'll just grab 2 lanterns. Or not. I have to click it twice, that's so silly. So we'll have this next turn. As I say, just hope that she doesn't get 3 points. But I am very rich now. In lanterns and gold.
I am here.
It's cool that I'm such a good assassin, though.
Well, what have we
Oh, the
here?
child catcher! I don't think it takes the point away from you if he takes all of the guys out of the church, so... Oh, it does! I have enough to replace them, though. Well, well, I did not know that it took the bribery away from you. Now that's interesting. Right. Well, I know that I can do that to opponents now, because I didn't think that it worked that way. Okay, well, first things first, I'm going to take the bribe. And then we'll work on what we need to do to get our last point. We can't get him out of the way unless we have the gang. He's guarding the church. I should put a guard in front of my church. I had loads of money. So stupid. No, I don't want to hand her the friar, really. I want to take out one of his guards. And then I want to use my gang to take him out, and then I can evict them next turn. So I will have to do one more. She's bought herself another turn, basically. Extra gold per kill for that guy. Right, let's get some thugs to beef up my gang with.
Okay.
And we'll also get some... I'll get an urchin. I can get a spare urchin this turn. And then I can buy 2 next turn. That way it's not going to be quite as much money to do it. I could probably do it with the money I've got, but never mind. Right. You got 2 more turns as well. So why don't you go and scout that?
All? Beautiful.
And scout that.
Yes.
And scout the orphanage. No.
What's that?
Oh no, you haven't got any turns left. Okay. Cool. Yeah, he can't do anything. Sorry, I'm saving him for next go. I have such a good economy considering I have so few buildings. Oh, you are kidding me. I didn't realise he had such a strong gang. And Matilda got the other... Oh, she's got another blackmail. Right, okay. I wonder if I could get the last bribe. Because he's taken away my means of killing the friar guy, unfortunately. What can we do with this? The final bribe is 9. So if I take 2 lanterns this time... She's really blocked me out, though.
Hello.
Right, you need to go and burgle stuff until you find a lantern. I need 1 more. There we are. 9. And we'll just scout the street around here as well, because I might be able to put some urchins in that church, if nothing else. So we will...
Got it.
In fact, I could win this. I could win this right now. I stick that urchin in that church.
Let's go.
Buy 2 more urchins. Boop.
Hello.
spook.
What? What?
Get them in the church
Right
as
away.
well. See, lucky I had so much money.
Let's go.
And you get in there, and that is me won it. I can't believe that they could, like, take the blackmail away, though. That's so sucky. I'm totally going to remember that when, you know, I'm going to be like, child catcher, get in there, take their victory point away. I could definitely feel, like, it was definitely, like, the AI was trying a lot harder that time than it was before. So I am going to do one more map this episode. Hopefully I can do 2 per episode, so this would be episode 2, 3, 4, 5. So it'd be like a little mini series of maybe 5 episodes. But we'll see. We'll see how long they take. So the palace. Matilda challenges Emma to a game of rob the royal family. Ooh, doesn't seem to be a cinematic on this one either. So we have to outwit the surveillance, tour the royal palace, and bring back some lovely souvenirs. So, I believe you have to rob the palace at least once to win. On this one. So, there are guard towers all around the place. You send thugs to capture active guard towers. With all the active towers captured, you can burgle the palace for 2 victory points. You must burgle the palace at least once to win. So again, Matilda isn't a big one for gangs, but she did manage to take my gang out last time, which was kind of annoying. But again, we will just start with urchins.
Hello.
Seems to be a really good way to start things off.
Let's go.
And we'll get Emma to go in and scout the trading house and get the urchins straight in there.
I've got it. I'm here. All right then.
I will get Emma to do some burglarization as well.
It'll be mine. Got it.
See if she can get some extra lanterns, because that'll give us some extra scouty ability, which will be good for the rest of the time. And she can burgle that as well, which is some coinage, which is great. With that, I can actually buy a second urchin to go in there, or I can wait till next turn. I think I'll wait till next turn. That wasn't a bad start, I don't think. Get a gang next turn as well. So to have scouting, urchin and a gang by turn 2 is perfectly possible. So they've infiltrated their equivalent trading house there by the looks of it. Okay, so I've got my 3 turns of my teeth there, which is always totally cool. It looks like it's this tower that's active and the one in the alternate corner. So I need to really try and get that opened up, because I'm going to need to get across there and get into the palace. It becomes harder with time as well, so it's something that would be useful to do early on. So getting thugs unlocked is a really useful one as well. I'll do gangs this turn, and I'll try and do thugs next turn as well. I want to get some money so I can get extra lantern income as well. So there's my thug. Right, so I want enough money to get an extra urchin.
Right here.
I want to get that.
It'll be mine.
Get that scouted, so that the gang can get a kill, which will give me some money as well. It'll give me 1 gold. Extra damage, please. And then Emma needs to go in and burgle that, I would say.
All right.
And also burgle that.
On it. I'll take that.
Okay, so we've got 9 gold now. So again, I'm just looking at getting an increased lantern income.
Oi.
So get the urchins in there.
Let's go.
Increase my lanterns.
I'm on it.
That's 2 per turn now. Right. I also want to try and get some thugs next turn as well, because I need them to sit in these towers. So submit my turn. And I'm going to be very, very hard on getting into this palace quite early on as well, if I can. The earlier you do it, the easier it is. So turn 3 for Emma. 2 lanterns, which would give us our thugs. I'm thinking lamplighter might be better. Then I can be getting 3 lanterns a turn. Yeah, let's do that. Just working on the economy early on, because the earlier on you work on economy, the quicker, the more cumulative effect that's going to have over the game.
What's that?
So it might seem a little bit like, oh, she's not going for things she should be going for, but that's the reason why. I could try and scout out the bloat and spectral clang, but I think I want to try and get over here as quickly as I can. So I'll maybe try and just scout out this area as well. Emma, what are you doing? Scout, please. But we will sort of check out these things. So we've got a church there, which maybe give us a victory point if we get an urchin into it, which I'll do straight away.
What? Let's go.
Gold income's useful as well on the churches. And there's only so much she could, the enemy can evict on one turn, so the more we take over, the better that's going to be. So if you still got a turn, I think you used yours, didn't you? Oh no, he didn't. Oh yes, he did. Well, what you can do then is... Oh, we can't get to that tower. Oh, well, that sucks. Okay, so that's a wasted turn for the gang. Again, I'm trying to rush over here, and that meant that I didn't use the gang when I should have used the gang. I really should have got that undone first. That was a bit silly of me. But we'll do that next turn. I really just like not being able to use a unit for a turn. Okay, but we've got a good economy in lanterns, so that means we're going to be able to get some good upgrades. And that can win a game for you.
Ugh.
Ew, Mrs. Brick. Ew. Right, so now I'm probably going to try and go for brewing and try and get some thugs and stuff so that I can put them in the towers. Although I could get dagger. Get brewing next turn. No, I'm getting brewing this turn, and I'm actually gonna use my first thug just to beef up my gang, because it's a bit vulnerable at the moment. It's not in a place where the enemy can see. At the moment, there's no red footsteps or anything like that. What I would also like to do is to get in and scout the street. Probably scout that street as well. There's a couple of thugs around there that we can take out. I'll take this one out first.
Let's go.
And when I'm ready to replace that thug, I'll take out the other one. I would also like to get Emma some stabby ability, so that she can go over. Basically what I want to do is to get 2 thugs kind of ready to go into these towers, and I want to have my gang down here. I want to have Emma up here to take this guy out, and then I want to immediately replace these guys with my guys. That's the basic plan. So I probably would like Emma to go and scout. Oh, she can't just scout that. Oh yeah, she can. Good. Go and scout that, and then we're nearly there with that tower. Okay, I think that's good. So we'll have 4 lanterns next turn. That's really good. I don't know what Matilda's up to. She's just sitting in the fog of war at the moment, which is like, no, what are you doing? I don't know what you're doing in there. Okay, so as I say, I would like to get Emma the dagger. So leave us 2 points. Now, if next turn I get 3 daggers, that might be enough to get me the first bribe, provided she doesn't take it first. She might do. So I'm just going to scout the street over there. Now, we don't have much money for thugs, do we? So we're going to have to do some burglarization, I think.
I'll take that.
I'll take that, and I'll take that.
In my pocket.
Okay, great. So I would say that this turn, we're going to take this guy out. Worst that can happen is just she puts another guard in there. And I would say that's it. I will probably buy my henchmen next turn and put them straight into the guard towers because they only get 2 turns in there. I know that from playing it last time. So we seem to have a much better economy, definitely. At the moment anyway. She's taken over more places, but she's not doing it. She's not leveling them up as much. I would like to get. I'm getting quite a lot of money, so I would like to get some more scouts in that church. Urchins, sorry, not scouts. Keep calling everything a scout, don't I? Okay, so I would like my gang, I think, to go up here and take out. Oh, okay, right, Emma.
Hello?
Get up there and take him out. This is why it's important to get them into both towers at once. Emma needs to keep a turn though, so she can go and burgle. That guy's up there. Take him down. I have enough money to buy 2 thugs. Extra gold per kill, thank you very much. We are in enemy territory, but it was necessary, unfortunately. So, you go stand there.
Okay.
And you go stand there. This is why it's easier when there's only 2 towers. The more you burgle the palace, the more towers have to be activated, and the more thugs you've got to get on them, the harder it gets. So doing this early is important. Oh, she needs to scout the adjacent street first. No!
Is it all?
Okay, right, we'll have to do it next turn. We have 1 more turn. But I was not thinking about that when I did what I did. So I hope that doesn't bite me in the bum. So we got first bribe as well, which makes that harder for Matilda to get one. That was a very bad oversight on my part. I hope that really doesn't come back to bite me. Mind you, I do have plenty of gold and plenty of lanterns at this point.
Ugh.
What's she up to? She's just killing ads and things like that. That's fine, actually. That wasn't a bad go. She could have done so much worse. Mind you, she couldn't have taken him out because of the gang in the way. So Emma should be able to just go up here, attack that guy one of her turns, and burgle the palace with her next turn. Oh, it was trapped as well? Oh my life! Hard mode so much harder. Right. Right, let's try and clear the way a little bit. That was nasty. That was truly nasty. Can't believe she trapped the palace. Wasn't expecting that. Right, I am going to get Emma reinforced steel so she can be a little bit more deadly. And then we'll have to submit the turn. Oh, I can't believe that because that was my second turn with those guys. Mind you, I now have enough money to get more, so it's fine. We'll see what Matilda gets up to on her turn. Mrs. Brick. So she's completed a contract. That's not good. At all.
Beautiful.
Yeah, I was expecting that. So I'm going to need to take out their gang. Which I can do with my gang in order to get another thug in there. Okay, so we've got... So the trap's been set. So unless she's put another trap in there, we should be alright. Oh, we can do this. We can do this. No, don't do that. Right, so there's my guys, and I need to take out that thug.
Let's go.
That gang, sorry. So bye-bye Matilda's gang. There's 2 people in the way there as well. Two blocking the path. That's so bad. This game is really trying to mess me up. Well, that's pretty much all I can do. So what I would say is I need to probably scout a little bit more. The more I've scouted out, the easier it's going to be to get between the towers.
It'll be mine.
That's so super frustrating. I might save up for second bribe as well. I should be able to get that next turn. I'll just grab some lanterns. And let's hope that nothing else awful happens. That trap really did for me, because I was like, I'm going into that palace. I'm going to go and get that palace right now. And then it was trapped. I was like, no! Oh no, she's using assassins? Seriously? Okay, I think we should be able to do this turn.
What? Oh.
Did you really just put the assassin right in the way? Oh, luckily I cleared that path last time. Thank goodness for that. Right, so you kill him.
Yeah. Of course. Ah.
And that is, wow, like 4 gold. May as well take eviction then. We can start evicting people. Right, so
Hello.
Emma, what we're going to do with you, see, we need to buy 2 thugs first. You get in there.
Okay.
And you get in the other one.
Okay.
Can't believe they trapped it. I hope they don't trap it again. That'd be so frustrating. Right, I can try and burgle now. Please work. Please don't be trapped again. Oh no! Stop it! Okay, second bribe. I'm gonna keep my money for now. Yeah, I'm gonna keep my money for now, because they can't take bribes off me, but they can like try and infiltrate the church, so that's a bit of a pain when they do that. Right, so we take the turn then. I get so impatient when I'm waiting for the turn, because I'm like, what's she gonna do now? Is she gonna take out my guys? Is she gonna be really annoying? The answer is usually yes.
That's the stuff.
So she's got another blackmail point, but she still hasn't taken the palace, and she's still nowhere near it either. Okay, right, well, she hasn't even taken my guards away, so I can have another crack at that palace again. Really? Is she just going to trap the palace every turn? Because she won't have enough money to do that all the time. But then am I going to have enough money to keep getting thugs every time? I'm going to have to burgle for the first 2 or scouts, because I'm wasting my turns every time she traps it. So annoying. But I didn't spend my... This is why I didn't spend my money. This is exactly why I didn't spend my money. I'm equally not going to spend my lanterns, because I'll have enough next turn for the 3rd bribe. And then I just need to stick my urchins in the church. That's annoying though. That's so annoying.
Yeah.
Right, you can go and take out one of these guys, I think.
Sure.
And then what I think we need to do is undermine Matilda's economy. Because if we do that, I'm actually going to buy... am I going to buy another thug? My gang's a little bit vulnerable now. It's out of line of sight, I think, though. So, if If I spent 5 on thugs, I'd still have 7. No, I'm just going to leave it for now. And keep my fingers crossed that they don't try and assassinate my gang. Because I think that this turn my guys come out of the tower. Or do they not? I'm not sure. I think they only stay there for 2 turns. I hope they don't. Oh no, they are. Oh yeah, yeah. They're gone. Right. So I need another way for them to get into the towers. And I need to just keep trying to get money and scout places out. So I'm gonna get Emma to scout here.
Right here.
Go there, please. Scout up to... Scout that.
Is it? Oh.
Right. So she can actually go in and burgle a couple of places around here. And just see what they're like. Well, one place anyway. So that way, at least she's used 2 of her turns if she can't get into the palace because of traps. There's only so much money that girl has got though. Okay, so recruit. Recruit. Get in there.
Okay.
But yeah, this is definitely a lot more difficult. I mean, it's the obvious thing to do, isn't it? Trap the palace. If you can see that they've obviously got people in the towers, you trap the palace, don't you? But we've got to give it a try. Just in case she didn't have enough money to buy a saboteur that turn. She did have enough money to buy a saboteur that turn. There's nothing I can do. All I can do is keep triggering the traps. I still got another turn though. Those guys will be in there for 2 turns. Yeah. Right, you. Take out that guy. And I would say you probably need another thug. To join your gang. Just have to hope that no one takes my gang out, because that'll be the next thing, won't it? Oh no. That was so bad. I feel like I'm doing really well for like everything else though, so we're gonna buy the final bribe. And now all I need to do is get some urchins in the church and pull off this palace robbery. I can actually start spending my lanterns on cool stuff now. Might trap all of Matilda's stuff. Okay, so she's taken out my guards. And put her own guard in. That's frustrating. She's trying to take my urchin out of the church.
Off we go.
Good grief. And put her own urchin in. She knows I'm too close to winning, that's why. Okay, on this turn... I really need to get a thug back in there, but the gang is kind of in the way. So I would say the best thing to do for me would be to get the gang to take out the other gang.
Let's go.
I don't like rival gangs. Should get me a bit of money. Then I would like to get another thug to go in the tower there. Oh no! Rats. Okay, what I need to try and do is to try and burgle myself a lantern. I need one more. Don't know where I'm gonna do that. Okay, I'm gonna burgle this place. I'm just gonna see what I can get.
Beautiful.
Oh yes, just what I needed. Right. Emma, poison blade.
Right here.
Go and attack that guy. For 2 damage. Thank you very much. Which means I can then get my thug into the tower.
Okay.
And then I can try and get Emma into the palace.
Another for my pocket.
Yes! I knew if I did it enough, eventually it would not be trapped. Right, so now I just have to stop her from doing the same and try and get 1 extra victory point. That shouldn't be too bad, she says. Because now I can concentrate on things like evictions instead of having to just try and keeping these guys in the towers. So that shouldn't be as bad. And they can't take any of these victory points off me. Whereas I can actually take the churches off her.
Job's done. Job's done.
Yeah, job is done. We've burgled the palace.
Off to the pub.
You're off to the pub. Oh, very nice. Okay, so we need 1 good assassination. She's got another assassination, but I'm not letting her get into that palace before I've got another victory point. So fine by me. My gang can actually get all 3 of those out in one go. My gang is powerful.
I am here.
But we also have an assassination contract that we could do in one go. Too many people in the way for that one. Okay, let's go with the urchin idea. Let's get all of those guys out. Get out my church. Okay, Emma, I need you to go and see if you can burgle a little bit. Up here, I think.
You'll be mine. Shiny.
1 coin's better than nothing. Okay, so maybe I can take the charity 4 gold. Which would maybe give me enough to get all of the urchins I need. Let's see, so...
Oi.
3,
Oi.
4, 5. Get them in there.
I'm on it.
Don't need for Emma to have a turn. She can just rest up. Urchin number 2.
Let's go.
And urchin number 3. And that is victory for me. She was working too much on the little things and not the big thing. Yay! We won on hard mode, even though it trapped me like 400 million times. So that's the end of the episode for today, and I hope you liked it. If you did, then please leave me a little like below. And I hope to see you all next time. But in the meantime, please look after yourselves and keep being awesome.